Before we get on to it, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to 286,000 subscribers by the end of next week. And if you guys like my team content, you'll see more of it here than anywhere else. But anyway, now let's get on to the video. So I'm not going to lie, my team's kind of been crazy the last 2 days. It has actually been in a crazy position in terms of the auction house. The 4,000 card Dirk, and not even just Dirk, the damn 80 Hall of Fame badges have changed everything. They have changed everything, and for the first time, you're actually getting something half decent back when you're getting all the collector level rewards. Like, you're actually, in the grand scheme of things, probably if you were one of the first people to do it, in terms of pure MT, you'll have more MT than you spent, but obviously it cost a hell of a lot of money. So, a couple of days ago, like, the MyTEAM game mode was in an okay spot. Like, the biggest auction house sale of the week was not that much. It was like 6,000, or it was like 6.7 million was the biggest auction house sale of the last week. And we also had only one sale ever over the 10 million mark. And like, the biggest sale the last day was like a 2 million and a 10 million Michael Jordan. However, all of that changed. All of that changed. Because as you guys can see here, there was a Michael Jordan put up yesterday for 24 hours that within 5 minutes of being put up on the auction house had already risen to 10 million MT. So it was one bit off breaking the auction house record yesterday, which was kind of crazy because, again, that 10 million mark for Michael Jordan, obviously that was only a couple of weeks ago, but also, if you guys don't know, the previous highest card was a 9.7 million Pink Diamond Giannis from all the way back in November. So like, that Jordan only recently broke a 6-month-long or 5-month-long record for the highest purchase. And yeah, obviously this was Manny's Jordan. And did this card break the record? We'll talk about it a little bit later. But then there was another card, and it was Ben Simmons. So Ben Simmons and Jordan are seen as like the 1A and 1B of my team. They are seen as the 1A and 1B. Like, I think a lot of people would say Jordan's the best. I think a lot of people would say Simmons is the best. And in terms of cards to badge up, these were the two guys that get the most. You could add 79 Hall of Fame badges to a Jordan, and you can add 77 Hall of Fame badges to a Simmons. So yesterday, obviously, Manny was the first person to badge up a card. He posted his Michael Jordan, and that card went straight to 10 million straight away. But then, right after that, Junksta got a Ben Simmons and badged that Ben Simmons up to 78 Hall of Fame badges. So the initial hype for the HOF badge card led to a massive bidding war for Junksta's Ben Simmons. And this card, in fact, was a just crazily hyped card. And two people were in a legit bidding war for this card. I think someone had a bid up to 20 million. And crazy thing is, like, in the past day, there's been like 4 or 5 Ben Simmons that have been put up. I think like 7 or 8 people have completed the collector level. And all bar, everyone except for Manny put it on Simmons. Everyone except for Manny put it on Simmons. And what actually may have worked against them, because Jordan had a little bit less hype because he was the only Jordan, it actually ended up working in like a crazy good way for Manny. So Simmons ended up selling, Thanos Simmons with 77 HOFs, ended up selling for 18.3 million MT. The largest auction house sale we had seen since NBA 2K19, if you do not count PC. 18.3 million. It was absolutely nuts. Is any card ever been worth 18.3 million? No. God, no. But like, again, some people just have unlimited funds. Like, for some people, the money needed for 18.3 million is pocket change. I mean, I wish I was in that position, but I'm clearly not. I'm still almost completely, you know, when he spent, I spent less than $100 in the game this year. But yeah, so a lot more Ben Simmons did come up on the market. I think someone actually resold that Ben Simmons, and I think it sold for like 13-14 million. So Junks ended up making about 4 million based on the hype of Ben Simmons rather than what he would have had if it wasn't for that. But still, he still made a hell of a lot of MT. However, lads, because there was a load of Simmons up and there was only one Jordan, a couple of people had their eyes set on the Jordan. And while going into the last hour, Jordan was only on 11 million. Jordan, in fact, ended up on 21.7 million MT. Like, Manny managed to get 21.7 million MT. If there was another Jordan, if someone else had put the Jordan up for 4 hours, Manny would not have gotten 21.7, but he was the only Jordan. And because there were people eyeing up Jordan, more than one, went to 21.7. the largest auction house sale again that we have seen since NBA 2K19. Maybe the largest auction house, legitimate auction house sale in history. Obviously, there are some PC auction houses. Like I've seen the 1 of 8 Pink Diamond Kobe from 2K18. I've seen that card go for 73 million on PC. So that doesn't really count. But maybe the largest auction house on console. I don't know about 2K16's gold era, but I think in general that could be the highest auction house result ever. So here's Manny with his 21.7 million MT. The fact that he lost 2.17 million, he lost more MT in tax than I've ever had in my account is berserk. And not only that, lads, he used the remaining Hall of Fames, because like Jordan comes with a lot of HOFs. I think he already had like a 35 Hall of Fame badge Jordan, or a 45 Hall of Fame badge Jordan. He already had a Juice Jordan. He put the remaining HOFs, all the remaining HOFs he got from his 80 Hall of Fame badge pack on a Yao Ming, who Yao Ming goes for 600k. He bought Yao for 600k, sold Yao Ming for 5.8 million. Say 5.3 million. So from 1.7 million worth of players, and let's just say for argument's sake, his Jordan's worth 3 million, or his Jordan was worth like 2.5 million because he went the HOFs on it. So from about 3 million, he managed with extra HOF, with all his HOF badges, he managed to turn 3 million MT worth of players into 27 million. Is it 27 million? Yeah, 27 million. Obviously, there is tax involved in that scenario, but ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. Like, I'm not sure we'll ever see anything like this again. Like, he put the remaining on a Yao and just freaking set a god team. 24.5 million MT after tax. 25 million MT. 25 million. 25 freaking million MT. Lads, this is madness. This is absolute madness. But shout out to Manny, genuinely a great guy, and it's he can get whatever card he wants the rest of the year. And like, at least it's better than last year. You remember with Tatum? Like with Tatum, you just got like you just got another guy who was a pretty good player. He didn't really get much as well as it, but like he made 20 million MT from those 80 HOF badges. He turned into 20 million. Like he already had a lot of MT. It cost him a lot of money, but at least, look, do I advise him going for collector level? No, but this is the most worth it it's ever been. Like literally, you can have any card you want. If you got collector level early, you can literally in April say, you know what, screw it, I've made enough MT to buy every single card I want for the rest of the year the day it comes out without losing MT. Like you can buy every single card in the game when the day they come out. Like, yeah, it's about probably 1.5 million MT a week to buy every single card the day they come out. Yeah, you can buy every card for the day they come out. You can have every card the rest of the game. You don't need to worry about that. So, do I think it's worth it going for collector level? No, because it does cost a lot of money. And like, in a couple of weeks' time, if you end up getting collector level in like 3 or 4 weeks, is it going to be worth as much? No, but it is kind of crazy. At this point of the year, it's been most worth it. But yeah, shout out to Manny for getting his just ridiculous 25 million. And anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.